Hey guys, this is Beauty and I'm back with another work from home video including application tips. First up, ISTA is looking for an HR compliance coordinator. Now, if you've worked in HR admin or recruitment support before, this could be for you. It's a full-time position and you'll be working Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 3 p.m. to midnight South African time. So, what are you going to be doing? You're going to be monitoring and managing employee compliance records, think licenses, certifications, and important documentation. You'll also be tracking expiring documents and follow up to make sure everything stays up to date. A big part of this role involves contacting employees, specifically caregivers, via phone and email to collect outstanding or updated documents. You'll also maintain accurate employee records in the internal systems using dashboards and reporting tools to manage workflows, and also making sure all documentation meets both regulatory and company standards. This is a high volume, deadline driven environment, so staying organized is key. Now, what they require from you is that you have at least 1 to 2 years of experience in HR admin, HR support, or recruitment. You should also have experience working with employee records, onboarding, or compliance and document management. They want someone with strong attention to detail and a high level of accuracy. Your English, both written and verbal, needs to be excellent, and you should be confident and professional on the phone because you'll be making frequent calls. You need to be highly organized and able to juggle multiple tasks and deadlines. This is a KPI driven environment, so if you thrive under structure and targets, you'll do well here. This role is perfect for someone who's worked in HR admin or recruitment coordination and someone that enjoys the compliance and documentation side of things. Now, my application tip for your CV is that you should tailor it to highlight any experience you have with employee documentation, onboarding, or compliance tracking. And if you've worked with dashboards, HRIS systems, or any internal tracking tools, mention them by name. You should emphasize your communication skills, especially phone communication, since this role involves calling. You should show that you can handle high volumes and meet deadlines, and you should give examples if you can. Lastly, keep your application professional and error free because attention to detail is exactly what they're assessing. Now, they also say that if you're not contacted within 14 working days, you should consider your application unsuccessful. Next up, exclusively remote Gabor is looking for a bookkeeper, and this one is a part-time position. You're going to be working 20 hours per week and you'll be supporting a USA-based client. So if you're looking for something that doesn't take over your entire day but still brings in solid income, this could be a great fit. So what are you going to be doing? You're going to maintain and manage financial records using QuickBooks. So QuickBooks experience is non-negotiable here. You'll process accounts payable and accounts receivable, perform bank and credit card reconciliations, and also manage invoicing while making sure collections happen on time. You may also assist with payroll processing when needed. You will prepare and maintain accurate financial records, support month-end and year-end closing processes, and also make sure all financial data is recorded accurately and on time. Now, what they require from you is that you have proven experience working with QuickBooks. You should have previous bookkeeping experience supporting small to medium sized businesses. They want someone with strong knowledge of reconciliations, invoicing, and financial record management. High attention to detail and accuracy is a must, and you need to be able to work independently and manage your time effectively in a remote environment. Strong English communication skills, both written and verbal, are required. And if you've worked with USA clients before, that's a bonus. Now, my application tip for this one is that you should make sure QuickBooks is clearly visible on your CV because that's what they're looking for. You should also highlight specific bookkeeping tasks you've handled, like reconciliations, account, payable or receivable, and payroll. Now, if you've worked with international or USA-based clients, you should also put that front and center. Mention the types of businesses you've supported. Small to medium-sized is what they're after. And since this is part-time and remote, show that you're disciplined and can manage your own schedule effectively. If you have any QuickBooks certifications, you should definitely include them. Next up, Sherry Assistant is looking for a recruitment interview specialist. Now, if you've got a background in recruitment and you enjoy speaking to people, this one is for you. This is a full-time remote position for a US-based company in the recruitment and talent acquisition space. You'll be working Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. US time. So that could be Eastern, Central, or Pacific. Just make sure you confirm which time zone during the application process. Now, when it comes to pay, they offer 15K to 18K per month. Plus, they also offer annual raises and an attendance bonus, which is a great touch. Now, what are you going to be doing? You'll serve as the first point of contact, making outbound calls daily to job applicants using the company's dialing system. You'll conduct back-to-back first-round interviews. We're talking approximately one interview every 20 minutes, either with candidates individually or in group settings. You'll also follow structured interview scripts and evaluation criteria to make sure assessments are consistent and fair. You'll ask screening questions to assess qualifications, availability, and overall fit. After each interview, you'll take detailed and accurate notes in the client's applicant tracking system, which is their ATS. Throughout all of this, you need to maintain a professional and welcoming tone that represents the client's brand positively. And you also need to manage your time effectively because this is a high volume environment. Interviews are back to back. Now, what they require from you is that you have at least 2 years of experience in recruitment, interviewing, or talent acquisition. And this must be in a high volume recruitment setting. You also need at least 1 year of experience working from home. So this shouldn't be your first time working from home. Your English needs to be fluent with business level experience and mastery. You should also have excellent active listening skills and be able to follow a structured process without losing that human connection with candidates. You need to be highly organized and able to manage large candidate pipelines efficiently, and you should be based in South Africa, of course, and available to work full-time US business hours, Monday to Friday. Now, in terms of preferred qualifications, they'd love it if you are comfortable using ATS platforms, scheduling tools, and video conferencing software. And you should be able to remain professional, composed, and engaging even when you are doing interview after interview. Now, my application tip for this one is that on your CV, you should emphasize your high volume recruitment experience. This is key. So don't just say you've done recruitment, show the scale. You should mention any ATS platforms you've used by name. Mention them by name. So Greenhouse, Lever, Bamboo HR, whatever you've worked with, mention it by name. Also highlight your remote work experience and how you stay disciplined and productive from home. If you've conducted structured or scripted interviews before, make sure that is clear. Show that you can balance following a process while still being warm and personable with candidates. And since you'll be representing someone else's brand, present yourself professionally from the very first interaction. Your application is already part of the interview. Lastly, Sherry Assistant is looking for an insurance operations assistant. Now, you'll be supporting a technology-driven insurance brokerage based in the US. So if you've got admin experience and you're curious about the insurance space, this is for you. This is a full-time remote position in the insurance and financial services industry. You'll be working Monday to Friday during US business hours. The salary isn't listed on this one, so that's something to clarify during the application process. Now, what are you going to be doing? You'll serve as the primary back office support for the personal lines insurance producer. You're going to handle end-to-end insurance quoting processes. That includes data entry, running comparative codes, and preparing options for presentation. You'll also process policy binding and payment, including setting up billing, autopay, and making sure all documentation is accurate. You'll manage client service requests via phone and email, things like policy, updates, endorsements, billing, queries, and cancellations, and general inquiries. You'll communicate directly with insurance carriers to submit applications, follow up on underwriting, and resolve any issues. You'll also maintain accurate and detailed records in the agency management system. You'll use internal systems and AI tools to troubleshoot, manage workflows, and make sure tasks get done efficiently. And throughout all of this, you'll maintain also a professional, confident, and friendly tone in every interaction. Now, what they require from you is that you have at least 2 years of experience in an admin, insurance support, customer service, or a similar operational role. You also need at least 1 year of remote work experience. You should be familiar with CRM, ATS or AMS systems, quoting tools, or similar platforms. Your phone communication skills need to be strong, clear, professional, and have a natural English because that is essential. You must be able to work efficiently in a fast paced, high responsibility environment. You need to be highly organized with strong attention to detail, and you should be comfortable handling multiple systems and workflows at the same time. Now, my application tip for this one is that you should highlight your admin, operations, or customer service experience clearly. Show that you can handle back office responsibilities. If you have any insurance experience at all, even if it's minimal, include it. Mention any CRM or management systems you've used, like AMS, Salesforce, HubSpot, whatever applies, just mention it. And then you must also emphasize your phone communication skills. This role involves direct client contact, so they need to know you're confident and professional on calls. You should also show that you are tech savvy and open to learning new tools, especially AI-based systems. Since this is a fast-paced role with lots of moving parts, give examples of how you've managed multiple priorities before. And then if you've worked with US clients or in a US business hours previously, make sure that that's on your CV. Now, if you're looking to make extra money alongside your job or you just want to make money while you're waiting for an interview, you can click on this video here. If you know anyone that will qualify for these roles that I've spoken about today, feel free to send them this video. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, drop them in the comments and we'll speak there. For now, this is it from me for today. Good luck with the applications and remember that you should never pay anyone to be employed.